When ni chunu hian Thursday niya chumalama kuta ATI ya supply department ho what sign supply department le Tripura Natural Gas Company Limited what sign sensitization public sensitization program kanjuk nei to a tu soi thatak taka oma zona thatak taka omboka chunga te chuan Mizoram mi pui tamzokin tuna gas pipeline gas kan motor hi nge ni ati te kha zona angmi life ni chelo tak na chungin mi pui na arhe du angkha arhe de tlang puya chu chu kan zo tanga sapring ka zo tanga sapring changam zo tanga le don ni ti kan sei du chu wangi lu tak mi lo sakula mania ye mangi po he jungene kan hun kan kal pain hokonga gas pipeline anon ti chungchang te tin chak tok lo hriat na kan nei te tin aliga ngem lik lo ngem tiang chi te kan zona tam tak ma he wina hen kabula hen Mr. I forgot your name.
Pralay Patra, MD, Managing Director.
Patra Oma Patraji, huh? I'll call you Patraji. And he Managing Director, Tripura National Gas Limited. Yeah. Lanau Panga, Changkang MMA, Chuan Thilpon Shia. And here to Tripura, Tripura Base Nia, Agartala Base Company. So, ani hi Tripura Muntam Takatale, Mizoram Le, Manipuratana, India Sorkarin, Tuna Gas Distribution. He can scarchet to ngani kan tiang national power grid ang che hian national gas grid omani tuna hian tu ta chuan Mizoram le Manipur and parts of Tripura coming in charge through khan Tripura Natural Gas Corporation amanga introduction and paying up hazo kha timing what's your name you said Suras Riang huh Riang pa ni Riang tlangbal mo kan thenam ni chu chuan you are what in the company. You're one of the director. Very good. So you're the top bosses running the company. Joan, kindly introduce yourself first.
Yeah, good afternoon. Myself Pralay Patra, Managing Director, Tripura Natural Gas Company Limited, which is actually a subsidiary company of GAIL India Limited, Navaratna PSU, and Tripura Natural Gas Company Limited, commonly known as TNGCL. This is looking after the city gas distribution business in the part of Tripura state, and now we have got authorization to develop city gas distribution network in the state of Mizoram and Manipur.
What about you?
And Syrian, commercial TNGCL.
Tuna ran sen khan le ma ka se tong khan Tripura Natural Gas TNGCL khanin abos ani to te berber afatu berber te ni ti khapoi mo. Now what I wanted you to explain is that today the sensitization was there, as the minister have rightly said. You wanted to do some what you call preliminary works before the actual laying down of the pipeline is completed. I came to understand that the pipeline laying down will be completed from Panisagar to Simhui by 2027, next year. Okay, let's say by next year it will be completed. Because here to come Panisagar Tripura Tanga Simhui gas pipeline run chauture nakum sangni sangni pasang chungin and tizodon in langa. Then what is the next preparation for you? What is the immediate plan? Mizoram ke liye kya plan hai? What is the plan actually?
Immediate plan is that we have already gave the requisition for few parcels of land, which for developing any CGD infrastructure, for CNG station or other putting the other equipments we need land. So that part is already we are in talk with government, and here prerequisite criteria is the social impact analysis. So we have submitted the requisition phase. And we understand that that part is over and done, and it is in favorable condition. Now just we are waiting for the land to get from Mizoram government. In the meantime, the Panisagar to Aizawl, that trunk pipeline is being laid by Indradhanush Gas Grid Limited, IGGL. So after they lay the pipeline in parallel, what we will do, we have to bring the gas from Simhui, where IGGL pipeline is terminated, and there we take up to the Aizawl and surrounding areas. So once we get the land, we plan where will we put the CNG stations, and we will give ask the permission for laying our pipeline so that gas from Simhui, which is given by IGGL, to be transported to Aizawl.
So your first aim is for domestic purpose?
Parallelly, it is domestic as well as CNG station.
CNG station means will it be in the petrol pump station?
Yeah, no. It is a two-way. Some of the CNG stations can be installed within the petrol pump where space is available. But what we have already studied in and around Aizawl, there is not much petrol pump
Space.
already available, which needs space, complying the safety requirements.
Okay.
So we have a greenfield station to our land, and we will put our compressor and other equipments so that gas can be compressed.
So for Aizawl purpose, basically you want to go for a Greenland purpose.
Yes.
Tunaron say kakan say look nga heta pipe kuta panis sagara tanga simhui pipe ditu ka Indra Danus gas pipeline IGGL how kan pipe ron phum charanga ani ho Tripura natural gas ho hen simhui tangin Aizawl khupe sengdar dan turang ito dona tuna asya khachuan domestic heti ina chichi le motor chichi for vehicle for automobile purpose ya andu dan chuan ram you said about few plot of lands for what purpose? For booster pump?
Putting the compressors. Putting for DPNG we need the DCU units, we need to install the DCU units, decompressor units. So put those equipments, we need the parcel of land, and where CNG stations is there will be dispensing units also to dispense the CNG to the vehicles.
Okay.
For the all purposes, and to put our district regulating station, because the few areas will be sectionalized. It is called district station. So for the DRS purpose, district regulating station, for that purpose also we need land.
Tuna aron sweka rural lang tu ram khan mamata you need land no for that. Is it a big land or some?
No, small.
What is the area like? Minimum area, standard area?
1 acre.
1 acre means 120 feet by 120 feet. Is it?
Square meter.
That is 120 feet by 120 feet. Okay. How many plot of land you are searching for?
As of now, we have given the requisition for 6 lands at Aizawl.
In Aizawl.
And 2 at Mamit.
Okay. Tuna chuan kami an gas kan song bol na turte ngai ni heta domestic pipe lag na turte le dispensers kan tia chu gas ka arong kala dry na rong kala gas you need dispensers basically to make it from dry state to the
no, dispenser is required to fill the gas to the vehicles.
That is what. Okay. Tumi omje tu helai akhan Aizawl akhan 6 places in Aizawl. Aizawl hunru kan te mamit me do. Okay.
To start with. Gradually we'll increase our infrastructure.
So what is the status of the land acquisition?
What is that?
Do you have any problem with the
No problem.
It's already finalized.
Yeah.
Good. Then tunaro sedana khachuanin CNG ka CNG kan say to CNG to compressed natural gas and PNG to pipe natural gas and anni the veve to natural gas veve nia kan say to natural gas to methane CH4 anita so tuna kan LPG to propane butane C3 C4 anita but methane is basically C1 methane CH4 anita zang tani so tuna kan man to methane anita LPG kan ti kan khre to refinery tanga la kania chu kan LPG kan ti kan hanai chu C3 C4 propane butane chu wangin tu na kan ngai to hi kan khresan chu whether you call it pipe gas or compressed natural gas it is natural gas. Correct?
Actually gas is same.
Yes,
gas composition is same. But depending upon the usage name is changed because whatever we give to industry commercial sector domestic household that is coming through direct pipeline it is called pipe natural gas. And what we are filling in the vehicles, the reason is that vehicle is having a cylinder of limited capacity. So more we gas push, it can have the more running once it is filled. It is called compressed natural gas, but gas is basically same gas.
When a khankuta ATI additive hanchang kangdo the multiple and shit can hit full of takatu CNG till PNG tika dangdo second to PNG to pipe natural gas and inarum kalhoka pipe arum kalavangkan. Pipe natural gas and here compressed natural gas to methane thau natural gas thau mase motor cylinder compress at nem te tang evang liquid stage kan sai du chu LPG point kan thingani tu yomangin al akhiata mase kan honga tu yom lo ni umse chu gas hete kan nor na view kon compress na sa view volume kon ti tlan view kan tu ya lo changta ni chu compressed natural gas and here motor kan man tur chau chu John in lama kan man to pipe natural gas PNG and here PNG la CNG khen ang ringa natural gas ve ne ma san man na dangani chu. Okay. Now you have any problem for you like this is only a conceptualization stage for you?
No, we having detailed feasibility report.
Okay.
Because for any project, whether the project is commercially viable and technically feasible, for that we have to do the DFR, detailed feasibility report, and then where from we will get the fund. That is called financial appraisal and financial closure. We are having detailing all this done. Our financial closure has been completed. Our promoters, we are having 3 promoters. They are ready to give the additional equity for the project purchase, and also we are tied up with the bank for getting loan. So financial closure is done. We are having specific plan where from we will get the funds. So when we get the fund to do the job, we'll proceed further.
Okay, tunaran Sengkhan, Tripura Natural Gas Corporation to company nita. So technical feasibility is done, accepted.
Commercial viability.
Commercial viability, financial report, जो भी है.
And tie up of loan and equity.
जो पैसा अन पुगना तुरते मानी promoter हो बिना रो invest न तो खर्चें वक्त होता नहीं. चू करन से दूल्हे तक चू everything is ready now for Mizoram.
Yeah.
What about Manipur?
Manipur also same status.
Same status.
We are going parallel.
Okay. Chuan kal alandan chuan Mizoram khan kan nei don mel to ta rang takin suppose if the pipeline is finished laying down up to Simui with the kind of planning you have now.
Yeah.
When do you think you'll be able to give us gas to the houses by 27, 28?
That depends upon if it is available by 27 March as committed by IGGL.
Okay.
So we should be able to by end of 27 end same time parallel.
But for finalization of laying down of pipes.
Though that will be once we get the land, we do not wait for the IGGL to get complete.
Okay.
Our job will be started parallelly.
Le tunaran soika heta pipe phum tu te indra danu sawinan phum kha an phum jokher mak lavin amai ne lotran dona chon inakal tu pipeline apokha you will do that voina an kan kal khomna ami pinan zotam machu kongti chet this destruction of the road again kongti chet pechi ne pipeline siama pwd ne kong thadin siama chon pechi lokti chelea khating khan ge san phum don ten chelai lo moti kha bipin kan edania Turin, I want you to explain without disturbing the road. What is it called? Directional drilling. You know, you use the compact machine that you self-drill, and in the drill it's we'll call self-made, you know, self-contained, and in that you put the pipe. Okay, can I just explain one?
So actually there are 2 ways of laying the pipeline. That depends upon the topography, quality of the soil, as well as financial implications. One is open cut. Cut directly, put the pipeline, backfill and restore. Maybe road or whatever else.
Just a minute. Do not open cut the PH in pipe and put money. Then the next one.
Another is the method is called HDD, horizontal directional drilling. So there is very congested area. Yeah, there I cannot have the open cut. So what we will do, we'll insert the pipe at some place and it will move forward underneath the ground and it will come out at other place. So this is called HDD. So again that depends upon what is the topography of that area, what is the population density and what is the impact, financial impact. So based on all these things either we do open cut and HDD. But in the open cut there is a genuine apprehension. So once road is cut, whether it will be given back to the original shape. So TNGCL or any other CGD company, they award contract for different agencies who are competent in this field, and in this tender, there are condition is already given that whatever be the condition specification of the road, you have to restore to that condition, then only they can be payments are made to them. So even if it is open cut system, TNGCL ensures that original specification and condition of the roads are restored once the job is done.
Okay. Tunaran say Mizoram toiting kasuilenga PH pipe phuma kata open kata nga tia lekha chillea kung atira tichet magomanga tikha chu omthowa. But in Aizol khopui chunga mun remchang open cut arem lo na khachon HDD ti chu horizontal directional drilling. HDD chu mun chen khata sabrama te indiram mun chen khata po hemi alei lai ko huk lo hian lei hnuai khan tenan zuglut kha phei in anver ta charchara chu na tina po aver kha ba har on ven tiama seta khan pe mo jok chu anver dong khan heta camera ni vekta ni kami camera kan avakala avalu na through the camera the drilling engineers they know they know to avakala and verta to kongati chelo. So that will be mostly required for isol tanchong ka yeah. No, that will be a good choice. Otherwise, or else, to nanon say kakan say jukuda pukan say PhD in kongan laya, pipe and laya, ngay ni piduli kong like chatang kan anti like tuang lo anti kadika. For you, there is no constraint in financial. So whatever is possible, you will reclaim the original thing. Ani chong hasan na lo turo kan ngaya, tuna kan say dulay takachu kong teacher apokan worry to romlo. Kan lo open kada continue pon kan phum thalabek do na tuna in kong ay mapo thapon kan slightly even maybe better than the original road. So plan B is another alternative method is horizontal directional drilling. Chuchu mining ate oil drilling ate point ni chunita ni anlu ta le noi thoi tem do ta phejong anlu ta ni kha chung ti chalagin ti ta. Fine, thank you. Then people will be interested to know about the safety aspects. Why CNG? Why PPG? PNG is safer than LPG. LPG CNG are safe na khan se tale.
There are threefold benefit of CPNG over LPG. Presently, what people are using for the domestic purpose, it is the cylinder-filled LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Why CNG is preferred over LPG? There are technical reason, there is safety reason, and there is commercial reason also. So first, let us address the issue of safety. LPG is always heavier than air. So if there is any leakage of LPG, let us assume this is the confined room and there is a LPG cylinder, no one is in this room. So even if there is a leakage from the LPG cylinder, after some time it will be filled, but no one in the room, he will not get the smell also. Since LPG is heavier than air, it will be settled down towards the floor. Now if there is any switch, someone comes and put on the switch, if there is a spark, so that will catch the ignition and there will be explosion. In contrary to that, the pipe natural gas, which is basically natural gas, it is lighter than air. So even if there is a leakage, so there, say in this room you are having PNG connection, your burner is having PNG connection. So there is some leakage. Nobody in the room, he or she cannot get the smell. But that leakage, leaked gas will be above. It will settle down above, not below. Above, why? Because it is lighter than air. So in the safety aspect, this is the reason why PNG is much more safer than LPG.
I'll break you there. Safety kapoi multiple tuna say ka LPG kan tikha chu liquefied petroleum gas ania C3 C4 ani tani chu borok ain propane butane ka borok ain arita chu when LPG gas akhan bur akhan ali kani chuan a chho velo ni LPG gas bur borvela la chuata khala borvela ka atang tani. So LPG is not going up. It is somewhere in the cylinder. Cylinder borvela khan oma chung kang a hlom te mmp ka. CNG to nami PNG to pipe natural gas azangta ri CH4 chonita methane to carbon to atomic weight is 12 huh? Carbon is 12 yeah chuan H4 hydrogen chuanita khatia soya khan kan se tu borok pa ngai a hian PNG mo pipe natural gas azangta ni chuan low leak pal ta pon se ta LPG ang khan gas cylinder vela thuvela acham bang ve don lo ni chuan khilama achu don ta ni borok sanglama chu wangin kan khet du chu a safe, it's totally safe. There is practically 0.001% of explosion
for PNG.
So safety net then go for the
next is coming to the commercial part. If we compare the price, the consumption pattern and price, anytime PNG is 15 to 20% economical than LPG. And there is another aspect, which is logistics. For LPG, you need to keep the cylinders, cylinder booking, cylinder transportation, loading, unloading, all these things are there. But PNG is like just like you are getting tap water, municipal water in your home. You open the tap, you are getting water flow. Like that PNG, once it is connected to your kitchen, whenever you open the knob, you will get the pressure. So there is no logistic issue, no booking, no loading, no unloading. So threefold benefit: safety, economical and logistic. That's why all over India, wherever PNG is available, people are preferring PNG over LPG.
Let tu na kan saya a safe ka kan set to a lo to nom lo ba chuan a panina chun a hlo ka tia I LPG a cheng za kan man nam chi a khan I PNG a chuan cheng som seri velin te don ni je chu gas bur cheng sang khat man vel kan man na a khan pipe natural gas chuan cheng sa seri vel kan mang chau don ni pakhat na tina panina chuan a impact dan chong ate gas bur delivery now in Mizoram they do home delivery also chuan gas bur delivery ti te chu ba ka chuan a sei mai pakhat karuro lo ma chu ada na te hel po gas bur kan nga burli bur nga nei te aizol hau se pe chum bur som ni te no mani ada na kha boi thak ta ni ada na khan lo li ka room kan da lo li pe chuan a som em ni maro chu pipe natural gas a chuan there is no storage problem in Mizoram in Aizol the rich people may have about more than 10 gas cylinders so once they keep in one room become very obnoxious and very dangerous chu tak chu ta ni chu wang natural gas a chuan to the PNG a chuan khate ka on bet alowa ti kha cheng ta ni and I think that's fair enough so for the people it's cheaper mi puitan a cheap dona a tom dona effective thobok don ki kan sei ngai ta phodane then I want to ask you another thing the leakage part suppose today there were some questions the leakage how do you detect
so
within the city distribution
in general natural gas is odorless there is no smell so to identify the leakage we inject some chemical so that if there is leakage they'll come to know even if in your it is something like LPG also in LPG some additives are added so that if there is leakage will come to know. Markup. Similarly, in the PNG also, in the natural gas also, it is mixed, injected so that there is leakage come to know. This is one thing for the domestic purpose. But if there are a heavy flow and there are due to some disruption, there is heavy leakage. We are having district regulating stations which actually monitor the pressure at different sections. If there is abnormal change in pressure is getting down due to that disruption or heavy leakage, automatically will come to know, alarm will be there that there is something abnormally. It will detect the change in pressure, so that will come to know this there is some abnormality and will go for further checking.
So that basically for the consumer there's nothing to worry.
No, consumer should only worry about their kitchen and whenever it is put in the vehicles, if there is a leakage in the cylinder from the vehicle, so that they will get from the smell.
Fine.
Other than this thing, around the clock petrol thing will be
okay.
Physical petrol thing will be available at this data.
Fine. Tuna ansai hoa khachuan gas khalo leak pol sela kan veng na ya kan kum chaka polo leak sela kha ali kaniti arim che kan ti gas chu LPG niamo natural gas niamo veng ka odorless rim nei lo colorless wrong nei lo ni ta ni chu wai LPG de po ali kan ti we em lo chok ta ni chu markup tail gas ha chu ni ta hi H2S sulfides till we rim de orang siam ta tang kan set chu awi le point ala leak tam bak lo chu ali kan ni ti set nang kan siam ta ni chu teng bok chon an siam vet ta thowa chu ta pu na po chon pipe gas a po chon amaro chu tu na soi chang kang ma chu ali khalo amani pon kan in chung ba kha chu worry tureng mom lo ba he ta a monitor station and ta monitor station many places okay pressure monitoring station kha an nei ta ni chu monitoring station chu antenna kan in bulvela mo kulikon pheya pukhe da te in penga arsa sana khan mo arsa sana khan alikla ni he ti kha bir he sakthum do ni tu pe ka soi thina pi chi na kan tuin lo hi lik sa me ne pa hlui to pakhatna chon ti na shelo alik lai khan shave thelo pi chi chon mo khate khan be chodonga don lo shelo ani a chon alo chang kang to sulai arsa sana bula khan pukhe de in chukha do bula khan GPS coordinate chiteng khateng north south coordinate khan alik ben don tia khami check tu le equal tu kha an renga ni ti kha kan soi du ni chuan aliga cham problem kan nei lova chuan I think again zo du dang kan le ne bini tengte kan zo tang biau to a hlok thok khata Then what about the connection system? How do you register ourselves for connecting?
That you can connect your. We are having direct marketing agency. DMA. They are approaching people for getting connections.
Yeah.
So we can do from them, or you can do through our website also.
Yes.
So that will the latter part will make aware to the people.
Okay. It is
what
not
are the
difficult.
process. It is very easy.
Very easy.
Not only connection, after getting connection, the payment, that also you can do online. There are apps also available, so there is no issue on that.
Okay. Connection bell khachu har salava tun LPG or some changkang don't. But there is another question. Will it be prepaid or postpaid?
Will it?
Prepaid or postpaid?
Both options are there.
Okay.
But so far, what we have done, we are having postpaid only. We have not put any prepaid meter. So far.
Is it possible to try for prepaid?
Yeah, possible.
Because last night,
possible,
last night I was traveling in a scooty, a scooty bike, this thing taxi. My scooty driver asked me about this. Then he asked me, sir, I understand that there's some prepaid system. Because in prepaid you pay for 100 rupees. Till the 100 rupees balance is finished, it's okay, right? So people are excited about the prepaid. Prepaid, itinan cheng zanga mo cheng zamo kan log bukta. Chumi chu kan handral huna khan bugle ngai don ta. Otherwise the flow will stop. A flow gas rom kala khatop don ta ne. So either it can be prepaid or postpaid. Eng mi je zo ka chuan tuna heng connection na khan kan la boy lava har sa don lo ti kha chiang ta. Chuan the last question I want to ask. An mani ka so du
Prepaid
top.
and postpaid.
Prepaid postpaid.
Or as a practice is a postpaid, that go after 2 months.
Okay.
Not every month.
Okay.
Consumer is benefited by getting credit of 2 months.
Billing
Okay.
cycle is 2 months.
Oh, billing cycle lakha 13 11 2 months in the don ni chu eng poni se kha chu kan hmang ni chuan kan pe don chim chim kha chu har salo ta ngai taila chuan ka zolai du chu social impact how your company Tripura Natural Gas Corporation Limited is coming to help us getting cheaper, safer gases, right? That is on a win-win basis, win-win situation. Now today I ask you also, Sota Bina Pokazota, when your company comes, there will be a lot of jobs. As you have rightly said, the checking personnel, right?
Yeah.
Those things are there.
24 services.
Yes, for services. Will you consider local people for employment?
Actually, whenever any company
Yes.
jobs the award, be it TNGC or any other city company,
Yes.
none of the company has that much in-house manpower that they do it themselves.
Yes.
So they give the tender during construction stage,
Okay.
pipeline laying, as well as during operational maintenance. So same philosophy in Tripura we are also following. So we are giving the contract for different specific jobs to agencies. But agencies in turn, they absorb the people which are mostly in local. If we
Okay.
take the example of Tripura, there are many jobs like vehicle driving,
Okay.
dispensing of the gas to the vehicles, operational maintenance of the compressor, patrolling, housekeeping. So more than 95%, yeah, I think 98% are 100% is the local people only. Even if contractor is of the outside. So here also we cannot give the contract directly any company who is from Mizorama. That is
That's right. Nay,
since
I
we are
understand. Nay,
subsidiary of
understand.
we cannot do.
I
But that
understand.
contractors in turn they absorb the local
There
people.
must be basic skills and expertise
Yes,
also.
yes.
Tunaron soika kan lokhe turchu anong kalkhan Tripura po za deu tho 98-99% khan local la nan petani. Chuting che chon tuna a pipeline ting chite welding te because we have ITIs.
Yeah.
ITI te kan nei ve kan mizo thlai te welding team tak tak anum ve don ni khang khan nan mu ve poi mu a ma se kan han soi lok do chu sarkar na ang ni lavin contract na ni ta sarkar na khangai chung to lova to chu kan soi fo tong pension pom chung to lova chu wangin lo chadawan mu khan emi life insurance a pension a an ti ve thei to scheme chung chung ma chu an tu nan kan soi tu chu an how to tena today we have to remember maybe after 2 years 3 years maybe I can argue with you, you know. Okay, chang ka say dum chu boine hian an mani ne na kan lokhe tur chu an rong kal hian heta an ron thok bo mo pa nam dang ho state pon tang rong kala na ron thok bol mula kan rama kan poisan la an la ho ang kan phal big don lo ni chu wangin kan thalai ta tam theng ber local employment that will be looking forward
Yeah.
so much because a good company, a company with a human face,
Yeah.
not just Indian rupees company, okay? A company with a human face will take care of the local aspirations. Chu wang tu na kan lo sei du chu ka top lam pang kan khang tonga kan pu te hian Tripura Natural Gas Corporation hian in athe angin as far as possible the local people will be taken care, but through some agency dona chu agency de chu ka se khanin contract level ate agency level ate kan tan be thengai tani chu wangin alimom thokading ka hria tin mi puina ka sei le du chu Mizoram hian natural gas kan nei ve mi thia kan la thelawa chu natural gas te po chu kan la tie up chho the don ni chu kan anet wo kan lo nei him him kha altul tu ka ti kha ka sei duwa long term poimo o ti kha kan nam phoi tu te le helama tu mi te ponan tianga tin kan lom ne em chu bena chuan puchan zo minister sanjo hawin peterisi te and supply director hotena na sataka tuina anla ko wangin kan ram le nam chun helai hi ka se pho to ka 1992 khan Ahmedabad pipe gas kan mang kan zu mang ve to ni ONGC akom line chu tianga chuan ting te o Mizoram ve the selo kan lo ti thin khalo nia tuna kum som thumbel air or an liam chowa chu ta chuan pipe gas Mizoram kan ni ve don der khalo nia chu wai mason ne hi kan chang ve thei bok ti kha poimo ber chu kan ram phoi tu te le kan officer ne thok ten Mizoram mi puida ta na ham thatna welfare of the state kan ngai tu hana poimo se fo zo ka chu politics zo nga milong ai sak lo ula kan ZPM sarkar chon na satakin ma lani kan minister tan lo no pangloma an ngai tu na achang ka ngan mason boka progressive chu wangin heng ho kan company hote anron ti arong kala chu LPG choice omdona there'll be choice for LPG, there'll be choice for PNG kan khia tur chu competition hal dona ni ta khan mi puijok ta khan kan du kan lok this zet of me don ni ti kha poimo anything you want to share to the people now
so far 7 northeast states, they are called 7 sisters, and there is one brother also, Sikkim. Out of these 8 sisters and brothers, only in part of Assam and in the part of Tripura, natural gas is available locally. That's why they have got benefit. Now this is the time to other northeast state to get the benefit of natural gas, because natural gas not only safe, not only cheaper, but also much more or less polluting towards environment. That's why it is called green fuel. So let us join hand and make economic development of the Mizoram state along with natural gas, which is green fuel.
Atop na kan kharlenga kan lom with thanking to you Tripura Natural Gas Corporation. And money he can say to main shareholder is GAIL. Gas Authority of India Limited and here GAIL can say look India ram pung pe gas sem tuak chuak tu turung ber ONGC mo oil India na mo gas unlike chuak GAIL in same time no the what do you call the downstream company
Midstream. Here it is Inkhawngaihna gas field.
Okay.
IGGL not
okay chu nita chu wang kan lo ma mar ka se fo thin tongin mina sum do na ron ti ringot nilovin ke ma ni pon kan lo lok be te dan to kha kanam phoi te ngai to ngai ti khan se jong so thank you so much for having spare time for us. I hope this will go down well to the people of Mizoram. Mizorams are very progressive actually. We are educated, all of the same, very homogeneous society. So once it is driven that way, once it's drive home to some people, then it will go. I wish you best of luck for your company.
Thank you, namaskar.
Okay. Zavai chunga lam tu kan seya. Chuan helai in meeting hi petari Teresa ina min arrange sakani chunga kan lom bok ti ka sei duwa. Changkang takin min khenga chuan zonga kan sei theilawa kan tan thil thara la ni veka. Chuan sarkari nan sengin mi puiten suggestion kan pe ka ngai dante kong lai chung chang te poka ka kan se ya kong lai chele mi don te kan thima se anan se ya kan kong ai tha amati chemi le pon lin noya horizontal directional drilling kan lover char thei khalo ni ti chelani ka kan lamang phalowa tin chinan soi kha shet kan seinan lenga PhD te ho ko de so na ni lovin PhD kan system hlui to le to ka tuna po an lig lai an thei lawa an ni chuan he ta kholai chan maria an duty ho khan mo monitoring station khan puhe ta kota lik ar sa na bula ligan tetnal nal to me do ni chu bang hi khalai te kha a hlom lo ti ka sei du chu thank you kan lom lu to ke